Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another edition of Twice Married Brother, the Carl Chronicles. I'm Carl Gilliard, and this is the lovely Latonya Black.
Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, anyway, there has been a meme that's been circling about Facebook, and it goes, females, would you date a man that made you wait 90 days before he spent money on you? That's the meme. So let me give you, let me just offer, because I have a definite strong opinion about this, but I want to give it a little bit of color, give you a little bit of a backstory to give it some balance. A lot of the men who are agreeing with this are saying that there are women out there who mock them because they make more money than them. They have a certain level, it has to be crustaceans, some high level joint that they want to go to. That because they make more money than a lot of the guys make, then they look down on others and have a sense of self-entitlement about men who take them out. Okay, I agree. Yes. Are there women who do that? Yes, there are. Are there some women who, because they are blessed to have some level of means in their life, great jobs, great businesses and all that, those women are everywhere, and congratulations to those women. I'm not trying to put anything on that, because if you are successful, you should be successful. But men, here's the problem with this meme. As men, we are to stand as leaders. A lot of the guys who are saying that this is a cool thing to do, they are basing their opinion on the behavior of some of the women who have made them feel bad about their ability to take them out on dates that they feel, the women feel, that is, that they're entitled to. What I'm saying is, leave those women on the market. Let them wait for the men who come along who can give them what they feel they're entitled to. Yeah. What those women don't understand is that coming along with those men with means who are giving them what they feel they deserve, there's going to be a certain attachment that's going to come along with that for them. So that's a lesson that they need to learn on their own without you. You need to go ahead, be a man, lead. What's it like for me to ask a woman out and then get there and expect for her to pay for the date that I've asked her out to? Then, are we expecting women to ask us out? Now, that is not something that the brother who I was talking to about this is talking about, because he agrees that he's going to have to ask her out. But then, if you're asking a woman out, why would you expect her to pay for her half of the date? Right. Part of leadership also, if you don't have a lot of money, is leadership. Let's be creative. Open table, Gold Star, what are others? Living, social cow living.
Coupon, whatever they call
it. I mean,
Coupon.
the aquarium in Long Beach, which we're in California, if you're looking at this from another place. I mean, there's all kinds of places. The beach, you can make some grub at the crib, take a picnic basket to the beach. I mean, there's all kinds of things that can be done that are inexpensive, that may take some creativity on the man's part. But again, the first act of leadership is this right here. Now, me, myself, I know I'm older and I know that I'm weird. I was born when Eisenhower was president. I get that. You know, when I was born, Dwight D. Eisenhower was president of the United States. So I knew I'm coming from a different place. I feel you on that. I know if you can't relate to that. But I want to be able to lead and set that tone early. And how much money the woman makes, whether she makes $500,000 more than me or no money more than me at all. It doesn't change the fact that I am in that position of leadership, and I intended to start that at the very beginning, which includes paying for her meal, her movie, her coffee, or whatever, because, one of them that came up was the gentleman said that he wants to see that she makes some investment. Well, in my mind, her investment is her time.
Exactly.
If she goes out with me just to get a free meal, and that's the way she wants to spend her time, well, I'm going to let her make that investment. You may get me one time, but you won't get me twice. You have any thoughts?
But you got to go out to see.
Exactly,
you know?
Exactly. Maybe that's not it. Maybe I should have taken you out and asked you out and asked you to pay, but you would have done that?
No. And look what you would have missed out on. No, seriously, this meme, no offense, this is dumb to me. It's really dumb. What happened to, just taking somebody out? It's not rocket science. Men, if you run into a lady that's going to make you feel bad because you may not live up to her standard of finance or where she wants to go out, next, run, Forrest, run. Next.
I like that
Seriously.
movie. You keep doing it in a negative way. I think the Roberts and Zemeckis would be offended by the way you always put Forrest in there. Forrest Gump is a great man.
No, because Forrest was running from trouble.
Yeah.
And he was running from somebody that was trying to hurt him and make him feel bad. So run, Forrest, run. You men, if you come up against a female that makes you feel like, just because you don't make a certain amount of money and you don't have enough money to, and you have to be creative, and maybe you're a really romantic type person, and you take her to somewhere that you can afford to get the best of where you go, if she don't appreciate it, next, bye.
I tell you, look, I want to make sure that I'm clear on this, because I do know that there are women out there who have a higher level of expectations, enjoy the finer things in life, and God bless them. That's not what I'm talking about. It's about suitability. When you are dating and looking for women to talk to and to bring into your life, and likewise women for men, it's all about gathering data. And sometimes a no to your advance is data that you need to hear to know that you need to move on to the next situation.
Exactly.
So, this meme to me, no offense, continue to be men, continue to pay where appropriate. And by the way, if you need to find a nice, cozy, romantic restaurant that's going to net you less than $40, hit me up on an email. I'll give you a whole list. Because they're out there. And they're nice too, believe me. We're talking ocean views, we're talking about champagne, we're talking about wine, we're talking about, good Thai food with vegetables, tofu, no meat. I mean, whatever you want.
Can I say one thing here?
Yeah.
This meme made me think about the whole 90-day rule, that women sometimes give men.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, okay, the men, really what I think this is mocking is the 90-day rule.
With the sex.
We're going to date right in 90 days. You get no sex for 90 days. Let me tell you something. If this is what this comes from, likewise, the ladies. It's, okay, man, if you've dated a woman, she says 90 days, you start getting interested, you find yourself dating her for a month, but she says no, 90 days before sex. Either you respect that or you go somewhere else, because no woman should have to give in to you if this is what her standard is, okay? Fine. If this is what she wants to do, but you can't live up to it, go somewhere else. Don't put the woman down. Don't act like you can't do it, and if you just like, oh, well, I can't do that, or, well, then, you try to give her some ultimatum because of a standard that she has for her life. You don't know what she's been through in her past, and maybe if you talk, she'll share that. But if you can't live up to it, don't do stupid stuff like this.
Well, that's the other thing about it, too, is that the whole thing about the 90-day rule of the way for sex, and is that Steve Harvey? I don't know where it comes from. But the bottom line is that even there, don't get off of your game and being the man and standing in leadership because of some standard that she's put on you. If you are the type of dude that feels you can get the sex, or you should get it within 10 days or 5 days or 2 years, whatever that time is, and if she's not meeting that standard for you, then you need to just move on. But don't stop. Don't try to go tit for tat to some that she set for her life, and so you step out of your role to meet that standard. So 90 days with no sex, okay, I'm going to go pay for 90 days.
Right.
No.
Or you're going to keep stringing her along until 90 days while you get your sex somewhere else. Nah, that don't work either.
Well, never mind. Anyway, because whatever happens outside of the situation is up to both.
You will get caught.
She can be doing the same thing. Yeah. Okay,
no, so if she's got a 90 day.
Yes. Oh no. Okay. So
okay, that's another show.
Let me tell you something. You can be going out with a woman, she's telling you she ain't give you nothing for 90 days, then she's going off
else.
and she's leaving you and giving it to some other dude who's coming up after you leave. So
okay,
that can go both ways. So that's
that's
we know how to.
Let's wrap this up.
Okay, we wrap it up. That's it for this edition of the Carl Chronicles. The twice married brother presents the Carl Chronicles. I'm Carl Gilliard, and this is the lovely Latonya Black.
Shout out again to my chicks and nuggets.
Peace. 2 fingers.
Bye.
Fly me to the moon and let me gaze upon the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other words, darling, hold my hand. In other words, please kiss me. Then fill my heart with song and let me